So if Dan's employees and Dan's and Asher's styles of leadership, Dan is definitely more task-oriented, and Asher is more relationship-oriented. Not saying that either one is good or bad. They just have two completely different styles of leadership that do seem to be effective. If Asher's employees were how Asher's employees would respond to Dan's style of leadership, I think that they feel like they are being micromanaged. They're used to having a relationship with their boss. It even says that, one of the employees says that Asher would be the first person that they would go to if they had a problem. I think this is a great style of leadership. I don't think that they would do well under Dan's task-oriented style, just because they know what they're doing. They don't need to constantly be told what to do. Dan's employees being under the direction of Asher now, I think it would be a great thing. They may need direction, but by this time they should know what they're doing. So I think that now having not only knowing what they're doing and have a relationship with, their boss, I think it would be a great thing for them. I think it would just further their motivation. If I were an employee at Co-ed Cleaners, I would definitely want Mark to let Dan go. I'm definitely more of a relationship person. I know what I'm doing. Most of the time I know what I'm doing already. If I felt like I needed direction, I know that I would be able to go to Asher, but still he's not going to be over my shoulder micromanaging me, which is not what I need. Let's hear. And then the other 4 questions. How did the leader skills impact the organization's performance? They were both very good. Both of them had effective styles of leadership. It's just a matter of what you prefer. If you're just there to work and you didn't need to work, or you enjoy working. So I think it depends on the people that are being employed. I think Dan had the correct group of people that should be under his management. So I think that the groups were separated good. The characteristics that make up their leadership. Dan is task-oriented. He, initiates the ideas, tells people what to do, gives people the things that he knows that they are better at doing. And Asher, just kind of sits back and knows that his employees know what they're doing. So they are, they know that he's there for them, and he gets to know his employees during the process too, and he's not micromanaging them, which his employees don't need. Emotional intelligence. Asher was very good at using people's emotions, knowing if someone is, how people feel about them. He was very trustworthy, which I think is a big thing. Dan is more of like managing, more of definitely more of of like the decision maker. So that definitely showed like his emotional intelligence. He was there to make the decisions, and seems like he was very good at achieving them too. Because he took pride in success and everything like that. And then the leadership displayed on both ends was effective. I think it just depends on what kind of person you are leading. Asher, if he were to have people that that were just there to work, he would definitely have to display more of a task-oriented style in order to be an effective leader towards those people. And Dan, he would have to learn how to build a relationship with people some more. But I think that they're both effective. It's just, I think that there should be a balance between the two. I think it just shouldn't be at one complete opposite end of the spectrum. I believe that a leader should have a good balance of being task-oriented and relationship-oriented, but they both did a good job in their leadership because of their groups.